I've got a guy that's supposed to come look at the Jeep today, so hopefully we're selling that. I went out there to crank it over, the battery was dead, so I'm charging it up right now. It hasn't been started in probably, I just don't even know, 4 or 5 months. Well, the last time would have been my birthday, so August, September, October, November. So it's been less than 4 months, but still a long time. You should definitely run vehicles more often than that. All right, we went ahead and got the battery in there. Not sure if it's fully charged yet. Well, let's see if she fires up. Oh, yes. I got a stink bug on my head. What the hell? Make sure the windows still work. Well, I'm not gonna say I wasn't surprised. This thing fired right up. We're gonna take it out for a little bit, see how she runs, get her up to temp, and then hopefully sell it. Make sure she still rolls first. Does have oil, so that's a plus. It doesn't have an exhaust on it right now, but it's really not that loud. Even when you get into it, it's pretty quiet in here. So I've had this Jeep for not even a year, and I probably put around 10 to 12,000 miles on it, which is quite a bit for the time period that I actually drove it, because it's been sitting for a long time. Well, let's see if four-wheel drive works. That's why this guy's buying it, it's for four-wheel drive. Oh yeah. Four-wheel drive works. Four low works. Put her back in 2. She's good to go. I just got a text from the guy saying that he can meet up at 6, which is even better so he can't see how ugly this thing is. Actually, in the ZJ's defense, it's not that bad. The body is actually really clean for how long it's been in Ohio, and most of that's due to the oil leaks, but you know what? It's just free undercoating. So I hope we sell it. If not, no big deal. It's just nice to know that she still runs pretty good, and I actually like this thing. So I'll let you guys know what happens. Let's get back to working on the barn. I know a few of you noticed, but this wall wasn't even on the slab. There's a few boards down there that rotted over time, so I don't know what it looked like when it was first built. But what I'm gonna do is dig this out. I'm gonna put cinder blocks down there and level it with the concrete, and then we can set our treated board down on that, and that way it'll bring it flush with the outside so we have more room. If I just built the wall right on this slab, I'd be losing like a foot of space, and I want all the space I can get, so we're gonna have to go buy some block, and we might as well get our treated boards. I need some more sheet metal screws. There'll probably be something else. I think it's time to put these babies in four-wheel drive. I ain't playing around. That is not what I wanted to see. Another one of these beams completely rotted out. Thankfully it seems solid at the top. So right before this joint, we're gonna cut it off with a chainsaw and replace the bottom. I'm gonna put some gravel down, put a cinder block, tamp it down, and then the beam I buy can set on that. So this one shouldn't be too hard, thankfully. And we're definitely gonna have to replace that with some metal. So we'll probably pull off a couple of those to make this look nice and then finish that later. Well, you guys, that's it for the ZJ. She seems to be running pretty good. Got the battery charged up again a second time. I did include the exhaust in the deal. She just needs a muffler to make it complete. The headliner is the worst part, but other than that, the interior is pretty good. I am gonna try to top off the transfer case with a fluid, and maybe we will take the transfer case drop off because it is still making a slight sound around 30 miles an hour. And me and my buddy Daniel were talking about it, and we think it might be because of the transfer case drop. So if I have the time, I'm gonna take that off really quick. We'll see if we can do it. I've got like 45 minutes to make it happen. Oh no! Ah. Ow. Ow, ow. Hey guys. Oh yeah. Shut the hole, mate. You're leaking, mate. Well, you guys, this is the last ride in the ZJ. She seems to be driving pretty good still, and honestly, I'm gonna miss her. But she's going off to her new home, and I hope she does good for him. That's like the dude was saying, you just never know when you're buying a used vehicle, and that's anything, period. Anything you're driving could have a catastrophic failure at any moment. That's just the way it is. All right, you guys, the ZJ is gone. I'm excited about that. Super nice lady. I really hope it's a good vehicle for her. So we're back out here in the barn. Got all the mess cleaned up, so now I'm just waiting on the next step. We got a treated 6x6 to replace this. Not that it bears any load right now anyways. As you can see here, this beam right here is the one that's actually bearing the load, and it's solid. So, matter of fact, we might just get rid of this completely. Oh, I see why. Yeah, so we're gonna have to replace it because that's what seals against this concrete here, and we'll have to mix up some mortar and seal it off better. But that brings me back to the concrete. I'm still thinking of how I'm gonna level this. I tried the jack, but the jack didn't have enough strength. I need to put some fluid in it, so we'll do that here in a bit. But I know a few of you suggested having a company come out and level it. I did call a couple places. One of the places doesn't service this area, and the other place I'm waiting to hear back with an estimate. So if it's under $500-600, I'll have it done. Any more than that, we're just gonna have to make do with what we have. But it would be nice to have a solid foundation to build everything on. So hopefully we hear back from them ASAP. If not, we're just gonna have to keep moving. All right, so apparently we have some weather coming in. I think there's gonna be snow, sleet, whatever. It's Ohio. We might wake up and it'll be 90 degrees. But to end the night, I'm gonna try to put some hydraulic fluid in the floor jack because it's not working very well, and see if that helps it. Uh-oh. Oh, this thing used to be orange at one point. That's pretty cool. Got my hydraulic oil here. I don't know if I have a nozzle small enough to fit that on a funnel. That's gonna make a mess. Fill her up, Buttercup. Well, that should do the trick. I do say so myself. That seems to work better. Alright, so this is what we're trying to do. I dug out a little section underneath this slab, and we're going to try to jack it up. I'm going to leave the camera here. Let me know if you guys see it raising at all. There we go. Alright, so it works, but it's going to be a pain. I still think we're going to try it. We'll just have to make a better base for it. We're going to have to dig out some more so we can make sure we pack it full of gravel So we'll see what we can do later on. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm gonna try to get everything buttoned up, cleaned up, ready for the storm, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.